Well, I just wanted to ask you, how did you guys do today? Did you get what you wanted out of the scrimmage today?
Yeah, I think so. I've been really pleased with where we're at defensively over the totality of the spring. Always talk about exposure versus exposed in spring ball, and you're either trending in the right direction or trying to get in that circle of trust. But I'm really pleased with the growth over the past few weeks. All three levels of our defense, and a lot of guys doing a lot of really good things. Some guys, depth guys down the line, getting really good exposure, good teaching moments, and opportunities to progress and bring them along.
I wouldn't do justice if I didn't ask you about Sammy Brown and his progression this spring. What have you seen out of that young man?
Yeah, every day he's gotten better. I talk about, different phases of the spring. Go back and look at yourself day one, or, hey, look at yourself now, day 10 compared to day 5 or whatever. And every day he's gotten better and better. Playing linebacker in today's world is a lot to process, a lot to learn, and just, early on, just see the wheels turning, and now things are slowing down. He's becoming more fluid and just more comfortable and more confident quarterbacking the defense and running the show out there when he's getting his opportunity.
Has he made plays in these scrimmages? Has you seen him come
Oh,
and
yeah,
do some
definitely.
things?
He's been productive for sure. He shows up and just consistently every day has gotten better.
Made a couple really big, nice plays today. So he's a guy that.
Who's some of the guys that are, or the younger guys that have stood out on the back end? Some guys freshmen that
Ricardo's flashed at times. Him and Joe Wilkinson as well. In high school they were always around the ball, and same way it's been here since they've been here. The ball seems to find them some way, somehow. Noah Dixon, he's gotten better every day. Just takes his coaching. He's a very business-like kid. I'm sure you guys have noticed, but shows up with the right mindset every day, and takes his coaching corrections from the day before and doesn't make them again. Really pleased there. Obviously, Sammy had just touched on. Champs had a solid start early on, and Tavoy as well. He's got plenty of opportunities, to get out there in crucial situations and show his skill set too.
What about Peter over there at the defensive end? How's he got progressed, and where is he at as he gets ready? You guys get ready to close it down here in a couple of days.
Yeah, definitely. He's one that gives you position versatility, and if you go back and study our season last year, at times we played bigger guys on the edge as well. Just, that's always been a philosophy of mine, just from all the D-line guys that I work with big guys beat little guys all day, every day, and just having big guys on the edge to set the edge. In the run game, that's how we get attacked most of the time, because we've been so good inside, so attacking the perimeter and stuff. But every day he's been out there. He's productive, physical, efficient as a pass rusher as well on early downs.
And Caden also?
Yeah, he's been solid too, and just still learning and progressing, and things are trending up there with him too.
Are you where you want to be as a defense at this point in the spring?
I mean, you're never where you want to be, but I feel like we're in a really good spot. I'm confident that we can put together a good product this year and be really good defensively and stuff, and really happy with where we're at from a front seven standpoint and back seven standpoint. I feel like there's great chemistry in the run game, fitting the runs, guys knowing where their help is, and the passing game as well has been really good and stuff. A lot to iron out, obviously, before game one, but that's what spring practice and the summer's for.
How's Wade progressed there at middle linebacker and calling plays and doing that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, he's been great. Obviously, you got to look at him in the bowl game and just the confidence every day. He's always been well beyond his years from an FBI standpoint and knowledge standpoint, but he just needs the repetitions to do it, at the mic position, and every day he's getting better. He's always been kind of a vocal leader guy as well, so he's really comfortable out there setting the front. and no mental errors or any issues from that standpoint from him.
How about the younger linebackers with Jamal and Kobe and those guys? How are they looking, and where have they progressed? And who's going to be that Sam backer for you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the guys with length in the room. I mean, Wade, Jamal, those guys can always go on the edge and play. You know, that Sam position. And then the spring, you know, Jamal, D, Kobe, every day they've gotten better. Spring, you know, I challenge guys to learn multiple positions and moving guys in and out, you know, just all the different chemistry of playing with another guy or playing a different position with another guy at Mike or whatnot. And they're all handling it, you know, every day, just getting better, more comfortable, more confidence. Confidence and those repetitions and experience only get better every day.
What's been the most exciting surprise that you weren't necessarily expecting to see this spring?
Most exciting thing? I feel like a lot of guys, you know, the young guys that played a lot of ball for us last year, I feel like they've taken the next step. So not necessarily that's a surprise, but always a good thing. You know, some guys, how do they handle success as a young guy? You know, so that's been really cool. And I mean, the biggest surprise to me is there is no surprise, I guess. I feel like we've got a lot of guys that are hungry, a lot of guys that you know, show up with the right mindset every day, get better. Unselfish guys, and so I wouldn't say there's really honestly any surprise right now.
You lost a lot of vocal leaders off this defense from last year, like Tyler and Root. Who's some of the guys that are stepping up to fill that role?
Yeah, I mean, from the back end, you know, R.J. Mickens always been a solid leader. Tyler Venables is a coach on the field. Then you got those young guys at corner, you know, Shelton, you hear him a lot. Woodaz from my room, probably the most vocal guy, as well as Barrett at times. And so I would say our leadership's in a good spot from that standpoint. A lot of guys that have played 1,000+ snaps or so.
Anybody else, Coach? Oh, you mentioned that cornerback room. I'm not sure you've been asked about it. Obviously, it's two young guys that got thrown in the fire last year.
Yeah.
And what have you seen out of them?
Yeah, they're still hungry. You know, they show up highly competitive, work extremely hard at their craft. I always see them in there studying film, staying post-practice, and just showing up with that dog mentality every day.
Off the top of your head, what could you name as the biggest defensive improvement this spring?
Oh, biggest improvement. I feel like we've hammered a lot of our problem areas from the spring. You know, I know red zone, if you look at totality-wise, we obviously finished down in the red zone. A lot of factors that go into that. So just really harping on situational awareness, situational football. You know, defensive football comes down to obviously limiting points, but turnovers. Last year we did a great job with that, led the nation with 28 turnovers and 5 defensive scores. And then next, I would say, you know, big limiting explosive plays. Did a pretty good job with that. We gave up probably too many explosive touchdowns per se. You know, just off the top of my head, thinking of a couple. So limiting big plays and just situational football has been the most emphasized thing this spring.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right, appreciate